he got his cutting up.
Guess who's back?
Back in the house.
Yeah. Your world, you already know what time it is.
Yeah.
It's time for Cutting Up. You already know we love to cut up, so we are back again. You could have been anywhere in the world, but that don't matter because right now you're on the Cuttin Up Crew. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, today, unfortunately, this week, you know, SDOT Lee is still out. We miss you, SDOT.
We miss you,
know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like SDOT Lee.
You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't have it this weekend, but we
Sunshine.
do have a great friend of ours and SDOT's and just all around dope dude to come here. He agreed to be a guest co-host for us today while she's out. We got the incomparable, the mythical, legendary
Yes, sir.
DJ Battle.
Yeah.
Battle, what's good,
What up, man? Yo, shout out to SDOT. You know, we're both from Jersey, so we always talk about Jersey every
I
time.
forgot you were from
Yeah,
Jersey.
Yeah, I forgot you
man,
were
born and
from
raised.
Jersey.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I've been here, what, 25 now? 25 years? Yeah, I've been here a minute, so.
Gosh, dang.
But still, you know what I'm saying? Me and SDOT, both from Jersey.
Shout out to Jersey.
Always talking hip hop, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, you
Not
don't
there.
sound like Kev. Kev from Brooklyn. You sound like a Southern dude. Straight up.
Yeah.
yours,
Kev said you got to get down and lay down.
I'm somewhere right in the middle right now. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of both.
No, I gotta give it to you. You ain't got the Southern yet with a nasty Southern.
You sound like you got a straightforward type of.
Like you
Right.
just got finished eating cornbread.
Yeah.
You ain't
So
got it.
DJ Battle's going to be kicking it with us on
Yes,
this
sir.
episode
DJ
and, you know,
Battles.
holding it down.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
who better to, you know, sit in that spot
Bruh.
when SDOT's not
man.
here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know SDOT don't even know we got you.
Oh, that's
You know,
crazy.
we're gonna let her
I
know.
can't wait to talk to her.
Yeah, we're gonna
That's
let her
funny.
know, but she's definitely, I'm sure, would give the salute.
Yeah.
You know, when she finds out
Yeah,
it's DJ Battle
100%.
sitting in her chair, because
Yeah.
that's how we all go way back, and that's love right there.
No doubt.
But of course, you already know. We got, I would call him the Tropical Papa,
I
but
know,
I think
man, you
I'm the
gotta
Tropical
switch it.
Papa.
Yeah,
today,
tropical.
baby.
You got
You know what I'm
tropical.
saying?
You got
I think I'm the
tropical.
Tropical Papa
I like how you
today.
brought it through.
You know what I mean? But the
Got
original
that, man.
Tropical Papa's in the building. We got
Trop
Mr. Wavyy
himself.
Jones.
What's
Yeah.
up?
Good.
What's up, man? Like I said before, man, it's a blessing to be amongst the living. And I'm saying I'm here, so that's all that matters.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I like this come to death row style you got on.
Yeah,
it's
I
the
feel real
TP,
shug
man.
like,
It's
man.
the TP. You know, I saw it and I was like, yo, that shit kind of fire.
Yeah, that shit is
And I
fire,
thought I was
dog.
with Kev, and he was like, "Oh, you on your Tropical Papa shit?" And I was like, "You know what?" I was like,
love
"I
that
am."
shirt, man.
I was like, "He's got me inspired. I'm gonna have to do it." I bought 3 of them. Like,
It look good, though,
Where do you
right?
see the other ones?
Yo,
Yeah,
you have to let me
it's
borrow
fire,
one, man.
bro.
Y'all got Hawaiian shirt. Where y'all get these Hawaiian shirts?
He was at the
It's
mall.
dealers, nigga.
It's a style, man. It's
Dealers, yeah.
Boy,
Chill, son.
everybody going shopping. Ain't nobody sitting. All right, we ain't even cool no more.
But you know, you hear him yapping in the back right now. So you know what I'm saying. Let's go on and bring last, but
Yapping.
truly not least, my
Yapping.
cousin, you know, actor extraordinaire. You know what I mean. Kapawari. You know, beast mode ass. You know, what's my man Show Nuff looking ass. You know,
Show Nuff.
Robert Covington in the building. What's good,
Yeah.
Rob?
What's up, my guy? How
Wow.
you doing, Pop?
That's it. We good, nigga. How
Yeah,
you doing?
man, I'm good as shit, bro.
Man,
I'm good as shit, bro. This shit is good.
He stays smiling.
Life
You know
is
he's
good because
Right.
life is fun as shit right now.
Hello.
This is off the
Man, I'm
chain.
Yeah, like I
bro.
made that joke off the top of the head, but like no shade, like real shit. You could be the new Show Nuff.
No, you know, he
like
lost.
because you're a
But he
martial
lost in the
artist.
end.
and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
No,
but
he lost because it was scripted that way. It wasn't his fault.
Maybe so, but he didn't have a glow. You remember when he tried to do the glow, it looked
Maybe
messed up?
so, but he ain't had a glow.
But look,
You gotta have that glow.
But look,
You
we
gotta
still
have that glow.
talking about him 40 years later.
You ain't lying,
Exactly.
though.
Who the hell is he?
Yo!
Show Nuff?
So
Show
You
no,
don't know.
remember,
Hold on. You don't know Show Nuff from Bruce Leroy? None of that?
Yeah.
I don't even know Bruce Lee.
Oh, man.
Last Dragon.
Last
Last
Dragon.
Dragon.
I
Last
like the
Dragon,
name,
bro.
though.
We got to go watch
Is it a
Last
brother?
Dragon, G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
all
brother.
black
It sound
people.
like a brother. Yeah.
It's the
Bruce
Last Dragon.
Leroy.
Oh no, nah. So you don't know who Show Nuff is?
Oh,
you
yeah.
about to laugh? your
No,
ass
don't show that man
off.
showed up right now. Because if you show him showed up right now, that man
joke,
gonna hit the
that joke
floor.
only works if you get it.
He gonna see you as Show
Yeah,
Nuff.
Yeah, straight up.
That's all. Like, don't show him that shit.
This
Don't
is
show
a show
him.
no finish right about
Show
now.
no.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
That's Show Nuff from.
Oh
from,
my
You
God.
can see him.
Oh, y'all do.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yo, you would kill that role.
Yo, you ain't lying,
You
dude.
would kill that role. I'm telling you right now.
He looks familiar.
He's an actor. He's been around for a good while.
he was in some other stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like he played a pimp in something.
That's possible.
Either that, or I'm
He was
just
a pimp
remembering
in
showing
Last
up.
Dragon, wasn't he?
Yeah, essentially.
Essentially, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he was a
gotta
pimp
check
that
the
knew
movie
kung
out.
fu. I
Yeah,
could do that, bro.
dog, you gotta watch that.
He was a
gonna check it
gangster.
He was a gangster.
He used to
check it
shake
out.
people down and everything.
Yeah, he was. Yo, somebody come to rob you with that on, I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
be
God.
hollering the whole time.
like,
Like, yo,
get the
you
fuck
got
outta
it.
here.
Like,
Get the
yo,
fuck outta
You
here.
got 9 dudes with him in the same outfit.
right? Yo,
I'm
my
like,
G,
I'd be like,
you
matter-
got it because I'm confused.
I'd be like, matter of fact, y'all give me y'all money. I'm robbing y'all asses. I'd be damn.
Look at his shoes. man.
Right. I'd be damn some motherfucker named Show Nuff. And this damn Michael Jackson throwaway jacket is gonna rob me. Give me your money.
Right?
How old is the movie?
What was that, in
God.
the 80s?
Yeah, I would say
Late
mid 80s, like
Late
85,
Dang.
6, 7.
That was
something
an
like that.
old classic, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Think-
So I was what, 2?
Yeah, I was a kid. I was a kid when that came out.
God,
Damn,
dang.
I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like you was a fetus.
A fetus.
Why y'all gotta come for me?
Yo,
Yo, your mama was a kid.
You were just
Right.
like, you were a thought.
Yeah.
Probably not
You were
even.
somebody's hope.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You was some niggas one day.
I know, right?
It's gonna be another me.
When I settled
One
down.
day. Show
You know
enough.
what I mean? You were lost in practice moves back at that time.
There you go.
God,
Wait.
dang. Shut up.
Oh, wait, yo, he took you back, though.
Hell yeah.
Back in time.
Too far.
Back in time.
Yeah, nigga was just practice moves.
I don't know what the hell he talking about, so I'm just letting it ride.
At the point, yeah, you
I
just
don't know
gotta
what you're saying. I just tuned out.
That's the wonderful thing about Dominic Santana,
Yeah,
folks.
yeah.
She just tend to do this as
That's
well.
what's good.
Word.
Being at the table for the older people joking on you and shit, because I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about anyway.
Yo, we
Zom,
do
I
sound like a
followed
bunch
every
of
word,
old
bro.
good.
I followed
Yeah.
every word. I knew exactly what he was talking about. I know exactly
He
what
knew
he was saying.
everything.
You know what?
What
That
the hell
actually
you
helps
talking
me feel good. I'm not that old that I understood everything you
didn't
said.
understand? Yeah, okay.
I got
ain't
pieces.
alone.
I got pieces.
We grown over here, man.
That's
like,
so
I,
good.
yeah.
Well, we gonna hold a
You know,
conversation.
speaking of old man, I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, man, and just before we get into the topic and our guests and whatnot, but I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and I've had this conversation other times before, how old heads, especially like the old heads that be hanging out at the bars and stuff like that, you sit there and talk with an old head at a bar, especially like a little hole in the wall, you'll hear some of the craziest shit you've ever
Yeah,
heard,
bruh.
like saying, like,
Craziest
and we're
stories,
talking
yeah.
about this dude because it just, our conversation, the banter just reminded me. But like, we're sitting there, we're at this little hole in the wall spot years back, and it was an old man, and he was, half drunk, and he was just giving out, I guess, his version of wisdom, even though it didn't really make sense.
Yeah.
But so he was, I don't even know why he was giving his advice. Like,
That's how you know you've
everybody-
been to too many bars.
Yeah. Everybody out there just drinking, you know what I mean? And so, but yeah, he would say stuff like, he talk about why he doesn't, what's the word, the proper word? He doesn't perform cunnilingus.
If you look over here.
Downtown.
Why you look like you don't know what cunnilingus is? It's eating vagina.
Eat a vagina.
Yeah. And so I think that's the scientific
Is that how
term
he
is
said it?
cunnilingus.
Well,
No.
technically,
He didn't say it
Oh,
like
you
that.
just said it that
Yeah,
way.
yeah, because we
Now,
got
you
listeners.
better
we
hear
don't
how
know-
he said this, because I think
we
I
don't-
was
we don't know
somewhere
who's in the
around.
car with the people, if they're listening or who's at
Cunnilingus.
home
Yeah,
walking
yeah.
by, while
Going
the
down.
parents
Yeah,
are watching
yeah,
the show.
Yeah,
And but he used to say, he's like, that's the problem with y'all young boys. Y'all here just putting your mouth on every thing out there. You're not supposed to do that. And so dude was arguing with him.
comes.
Dude was arguing with him. Was like, nah, you got to be a real man to do that. Real man, if you don't do that, you're not a real man. Blah blah
Oh,
blah.
man.
He was
16
like, nah.
girls just went, yeah.
Yeah. So right. So other dudes was around like, yeah. He right. And then he messed the whole damn argument up. All these
Here it
dudes,
come.
because then instantly everyone had all the dudes try to like be tough and be like, oh wait, no, I don't eat cat. You know what I mean? But
You gotta listen to what he said.
right?
Give it a second.
Because he told him, young boy was arguing with him like, yeah, you don't eat cats. You're not a real man. You don't know how to please your woman. So he said, hey son, if you lick a hole, you'll suck a pole. He said.
Yo, look at I remember when I heard that, I bugged. I was like, oh, well, I'll never do it again.
That's not true.
Yo, but it'll mess up your heart.
But are you gonna stand there and argue with him? Like,
Yo,
yeah.
no.
You in with the line.
Yo, it's an old dude. You
What
gotta
did
let
they
that go.
say? Like, what was the response to the room after that?
Oh,
Quiet.
Well, everybody didn't eat cat no more all of a sudden.
Yeah, no.
Because
I stopped doing it because my blood pressure.
he instantly associated it with fellatio on a man. And so, of course, all the it was thugs and stuff out there. It was like, it was a hood spot. It was a hood spot. So they were all like, oh, no, I mean, I was just saying, I don't eat cat.
I got this sugar problem.
And then they tried to make it like the one dude who was arguing with him about it was like, yeah, you suspect anyway.
It was. Everybody did kind of turn on him.
Yeah, you always been a little suspect.
Yo, but old dudes have some of the most pimp stuff they say to you. Like that one dude that was talking to that girl, we was standing right there. He looked at her, and I thought this was the best line ever. He said, "You hotter than donut grease." Damn. I was like, yo,
like donut grease is hot.
That's really hot.
That's really hot.
Hotter than donut grease.
Like you burn somebody's mouth on the first bite.
Wait,
that's not a good thing either.
Yeah, you hotter than
burn
donut
somebody's mouth on the first bite. Yeah. That's horrible.
That sounds
nobody wants that.
That's what what the old man was talking about. Lick a hole, you'll suck a bowl. Like
I don't fuck with that. I don't even like hearing that. I don't like hearing that.
Yo, it makes you have to think about everything in your life now. Like,
no,
I would never do that.
It doesn't make me.
It
doesn't change anything at all. It changes nothing for me.
That's not.
It doesn't. No.
Like everyone thought that shit don't make no sense.
Right.
But who wants to combat that? And
now you gotta let him.
Because you gotta argue at the same time that you don't suck dick too. So like nobody wants to have that argument. Nobody. You know what I mean?
How do we?
Because if you argue too much, everybody at the table gonna be like, "Why you yelling so much?
You defensive,
Why
bro.
you yelling so much?"
Yeah, but he said something like that. He was telling them boys, he was like, "You don't use condoms." And it was like, why? He said, that's the problem with you young boys. You don't know how to do stuff. That's why y'all got to use condoms and all that.
What kind of OG is this?
But look, he was like, I don't never get sick. What? He said, he was like,
he was probably sick.
I got to hear your theory on why you're telling people not to use condoms. He's like, no, man. He said, what you do is you drink a lot of water before you start having sex, right? And then you go and you hit her off, right? You do your thing, you get done. He said, you got 5 minutes. When you get done, he said you got up to 5 minutes. You got to go to the bathroom and pee. He said when you pee, anything that tried to get in there while you was having sex, the pee will deal with it.
Y'all, if y'all watching this,
and I'm
please
listening,
don't try this.
Yeah, I'm listening to this like, this has got to be the most unhealthiest advice I've ever heard in my life.
He got it.
So like, I felt like Cat Williams like, I don't think I would have told that.
Somebody right there.
And he would just say shit like this. Like, and I mean, he could go on and on and on. And it's like, it's funny because the shit he would say would make you think, but some outlandish, like just.
It was just the way he put it together. Like the way he put the statement together, you sitting there doing this. Oh shit, maybe I need to consider this. So pee after every time, huh? Like it was shit. All right, cool.
Yeah, you're the one to keep them going.
You're right. You're asking questions.
Right.
Take another
drink.
And like
everybody else is like, shut up.
No. I'm that guy. Take another drink. Yeah. So you say you pee exactly 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Now if I go early, will it mess up?
I'm the type that I've got to see how deep that rabbit hole goes.
Oh yeah, you got to.
What else do you have for us?
Like what else is right. I mean, what is he gonna say?
And I'm looking like, have you made it to 70 thinking this way? That's what I want to know.
I want to know, did he make it through COVID?
I
can see him now.
He's in his 70s. I'm like, okay, he made it this far. Like, he might be saying some crazy shit, but there's some truth somewhere in something he's saying.
Because he survived.
Because he figured out something. Because obviously he living like no fucks given. And he made it.
Yo, the truth is that if you talk crazy enough, people will stay away from you. And you'll live to however old you want to be.
I'm gonna start talking crazy tomorrow.
That's a point. That's
I'm gonna start talking crazy tomorrow. Just saying wow shit.
Right? Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you, but like, yo, that dude's crazy.
Yeah, and that's just exactly how you like how I said it. It's how you talk. It's not how I talk. It's like if you lick a hole, you'll suck a hole.
That's the one with the extra breathing
and everything. Suck a hole.
Like why you still breathing after you talk?
most profound, meaningless shit I've ever heard in my life.
Right. Why you sound like you always got a cold?
But anyway, I want to get into DJ Battle for a second. Pause.
Yeah,
and
that's wild. That's wild.
Metaphorically speaking, you know what I mean, and auditorially speaking, you know what I mean.
Double pause.
Round of ass claps for DJ Battle.
God dang.
What you say?
Yeah, he did. He just said that.
Off the chain
Bro, we
today,
had coffee
man.
today. It's
Yo,
happening. You
nah.
remember last time?
Coffee?
Nah, you remember last time everybody had coffee on set? This shit was wild.
I've got like a running theme to
Yo,
see what faces I can make Wavyy have.
Right.
The best faces over here. Like,
Yo, bro, and what's
What a
worse
shock.
is what's is when he's not saying anything. So if you watch him, he'll be like, like he did. No poker face. No poker face.
You'll be talking, looking at Wavyy like, is my breath stink? Is it me? Like, did I forget deodorant again? But yeah, battle, DJ Battle. Is a great friend of ours. We've known each other for years on years on years.
It's so crazy.
And one of my favorite DJs ever. You could put him in any
Easy,
scenario, any
Easy.
crowd. I've literally seen this dude in
every
any
crowd.
crowd.
Every crowd.
I mean, rich, white, black. You know, I don't know. Have you done Spanish clubs yet?
Yeah, nah, because you
I never did
you
a
said-
Spanish club, but like I definitely have sets. You know what I'm saying? I can get into like reggaeton and like even some of the Spanish house stuff. I think is hard, but yeah.
I've seen you in every damn scenario.
Wasn't there
about.
used to be a Jamaican night
Oh,
somewhere?
bro.
And it was
lit. Part of how I started DJing was through playing reggae music. So, like, that's always a part of, like part of my set. Every set that I have, there's some type of reggae mix in there.
Damn right.
Yeah.
So
time.
when did you start? Give us a little like time DJ Battle timeline.
Right, yeah. Like
from then to now.
I can give you the short of it. It's me being from Jersey in high school. Me and one of my homeboys got some DJ equipment and just started playing around with it.
Wait,
and
so
then,
you've been DJing since high school?
Right, yeah. This is like
I'm learning new shit about you, bro.
sophomore, junior year of high school.
Wow.
Like that. Yeah.
Never knew that.
Yeah, but I mean that was just for fun. We were playing around with it, house parties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then when I got to college, when I came to school, my first week, I met my first DJ partner, Jeff Kendrick. He went by DJ Quan, and like me and him did a college radio show. It was called the Jeff and Jeff Show.
Oh shit!
And that's how the whole thing started, man. Like we were doing that, and people started listening, and it was like we started getting known around campus, and like all the fraternities and like sororities, they would hire us for their party.
Dope.
Oh.
And that was, and like some of their parties would be at a club, and that club would be like, "Yo, y'all want a night?" And then here we go. Yeah, and it just started snowballing from there.
Wow. Did you come across any like wannabe artists that later on did become big deals? You remember seeing anybody and then be like, I'm talking about from back then.
Right, yeah.
Seeing anybody like they were like, "Come on, man, just spin my record, man," and then later on you're like, "Damn, that motherfucker really made it."
Not that early. I mean, I'm trying to think of somebody through college radio station. Like, we came across a lot of people who like, I mean, first of all, Ninth Wonder and like the whole like that crew at the time was Justice League.
Ninth Wonder,
yeah. Like we go back to when I was in college. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I met a bunch of rappers here in town, Fuzz and like there was a whole
Shout
crew
out
of
to
rappers.
Fuzz
Yeah, man, that's my bro. You know what I'm saying? So once I linked up with them, we started doing shows. We started doing hip hop stuff, like separate from clubs and parties. It was like we're doing the stuff that we love. You know what I mean? So we're doing hip hop shows. We would go up to Raleigh and Chapel Hill and Greensboro, and Ninth would be either on the show with us or just at the show.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? So like we just knew each other from seeing each other all the time, and then we started bringing them down here. And like that whole crew, we just became friends with them. And then when they got signed, that was like, what I'm saying, one of the homies got on. It was like, man,
family just made it. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, so that happened and it took off.
Then he went crazy on that. Was it Blueprint too? With Jay-Z?
Man, the Black album,
The
Threat.
Black album.
Yeah.
Oh, he was on that?
Yeah, Ninth. Yeah, like
What he doing there?
he made the beat for Threat on the Black album.
God,
Yeah.
that shit is so fire.
Oh man, yeah,
Bruh.
man. When that happened, like when that song came out, I used to have a store, and somebody brought us that CD like early. So like we didn't know what track Ninth did, so we just put it in and listened to the whole thing. First of all, that album is one of my favorite albums.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Same.
So like we're in there just bugging, listening to the new Jay that's not out yet.
Wow.
Yeah, like we're wilding out, and then it gets to Threat, and Jay says Ninth's name in the whole intro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
What'd he
like
say?
he's like I must have 9 lives.
Yeah.
Like he says a bunch of nines.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
he
like,
did do that.
and then at the end he goes Ninth Wonder, and then he goes, oh, I forget
He
the first
goes in.
line.
He goes straight into the bar.
I put the knife to you.
Take a little bit of knife from me.
Yeah.
I Sinatra shot you.
Yeah.
Goddamn you.
You know?
Didn't he
so
end up doing more with Jay?
well, like I know he did the Destiny's Child joint.
Oh, fire.
He did Girl.
Mm-hmm.
That was the single.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He did that. What else did he do with Jay? I don't know if he did
I
anything
could have
else with
sworn he
Jay.
did some more of the soul beats with Jay.
He might have.
I know he remixed stuff, but I mean, I don't think he's on any of the other Jay-Z albums.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then fast forward up into
Right, yeah, fast forward, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the same month that I opened that store that I had, I get hired at the radio station at Coast 97.3.
Okay.
So the same month that I opened the store and me and Fuzz are doing shows, I'm in the clubs now, you know, everything's popping. Like, I know Dom, you know what I'm saying? We see each other out, you know? And you too. And Rob.
Y'all used to sneak me in when I was 17.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Man, you were the kid outside. We used to see you.
You was the little kid.
whose baby is that? Always out in front of the club.
I know.
Yo, that's hilarious.
You can sneak that little nigga in too. It's
He said,
okay.
me too.
Come here real
Where
quick.
your mom at, boy?
I know, right?
See you in the club.
Yeah, so radio happens, and you know, the whole career takes off. It's like I'm doing shows now. I'm, you know, trying to tour if I can. I'm like traveling, doing shows. Shout out to my boy DJ Nominon. He man, Nominon. He was teaching at the Scratch Academy. The Jam Master Jay started a DJ school, and Nominon wrote the whole curriculum for the school. So like I would go up there and like TA with him, and the other teachers in the school were like former world champions.
Oh wow!
Like, you know what I'm saying, USA champions. Like, I mean, amazing DJs.
Yeah.
You know, so I got to know them because I would go up every 3-4 months, stay with Noms, and like, you know, go to the school and like TA teaching people how to DJ.
Wow.
So I did that like 30 times. So like now I know all them dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it just made it easier once I started making moves of trying to get more shows out of town, out of state, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it just
right.
put me into that network. You
Well,
know?
it's fitting because you were like one thing that was different with you was you could tell you really understood the science of DJing.
Yeah.
And your crowd.
Right, man. Like that's so much of the job, and so many DJs don't pay attention to
Yeah.
is who's in the room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like
that's one thing I noticed about you early on was like that's why I said I've seen you in different scenarios.
Right.
And
Right.
I've seen
You
you
DJ'd for
move
my
a
pastor
crowd.
Covington, my father.
That's right. That's right. Dang.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
seen you move a crowd, no matter the type of crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can remember hearing sets from a different kind of club or venue, and then seeing you somewhere else and be like, it's a whole different kind
Yeah.
of
Whole
set.
different
It's
set.
still thumping, and I'm like, yo,
Right.
this dude is a monster.
I appreciate that,
You
man.
put him
Yeah.
anywhere.
You know, when I went to Las Vegas for the first time, it really opened my eyes because like there's some crazy DJs out there. Them dudes are incredible, and hearing one guy play, and like we stayed the whole night. Like this dude played a 7-hour set.
Dog.
First of all, I'm like,
7 hours.
bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like he might have had a couple like 20-30 minute breaks and somebody else would jump in, but I mean he was there the whole night. And what he did throughout that night, I was blown away. I was like, this dude, you know, because at the start of the night, you know, Vegas, it's like you got old people, you just got like all different types of everything. And he's in there playing like 60s and 70s music. Killing. And I was like, yo, this dude is crazy nice. And then it gets in, he's playing like 90s hip hop and he's going in. You know, and then he gets to like, you know, 2000s. Then he starts playing some club, like some house music, and you know, and then he comes back and he's playing all the current hits, all the current hot stuff, you know.
Yeah, right.
And then he goes into like deeper house, hard house, like light show, the whole thing. He goes into that, and then he comes out of that and goes reggae and like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's playing everything. I was just like, man, I need to go home and do some homework. It's like that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like I want to do that, you know.
Yeah, right.
Which like. I always loved all of those different things. I just never thought to be able to put all of that into a set.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like to me, those were all different parties, and I was like, oh, there's a way you can do all of that at the same party.
Yeah.
oh, bro, yeah, like let me figure this out. You know,
so, and you're talking about in some of those venues in Vegas, man. You're talking about thousands of people,
huge clubs. I mean, we say $1 million light show. You know,
you can't just have one lane with that many.
You gotta
There's no way. Yeah,
from all walks of life.
Yeah.
Because I don't even lighthouse like
people
that.
from all over the world.
Vegas, like,
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like, you know,
just sweat
here,
just sweat,
and enjoy yourself.
Right? Yeah, and you play the
DJ.
right joint at the right time, and if the DJ's nice, he knows how to set it up, and that's the thing. It's like set up your records like.
Something you used to do that you were really good, because bringing that up, you just reminded me.
Yeah,
you take a country song, but throw on some dope ass Jay-Z beat or something behind it. And you be like, this is some shit I would never listen to. But Battle got me in here.
Know,
like,
right?
You got no one to hold
up. My favorite thing would be Battle at the end of the night playing. What is it, Marvin?
Let's Stay Together.
Let's Stay Together.
Yeah, Al Green.
You know how many numbers you got me off of Al Green?
I seen it.
Yeah, I seen it over there like, well, you know, like he said, let's stay together.
Right.
Wow.
I know children that were made because I played Al Green.
I do too,
at the end
sir.
of the
I
night.
actually know a few of those kids.
Yeah, like I know them.
Yeah,
I know them.
Like, I know how you got here, boy.
Yeah, it's like I remember that night.
Yeah, that was the part of the night. Like some, you know, half the crowd start.
You knew
moving,
when it hit. It
but
was
you got the ones that been checking you out, and they're sitting there like,
yeah,
you gonna come talk to me?
It's time to get that last dance.
You gonna come talk to me? Wow. And then you like, this the night, this moment I've been waiting for all night, girl. Like, you know what's up.
You got it, man.
Tell your big ass friend to get out the way.
I know.
I'm coming down there right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you walk off the stage, you do the.
You know?
You're like, yeah, girl.
Let's stay. So you can hit if you can do that point.
I've been thugging all night, girl.
I know, right?
I'm softening up right now, baby. It's good. You know,
thugging all night.
I'm saying, girl, you ain't gotta leave. You can stay together tonight.
You know what I mean? And she over there playing coy, like, you know, don't come talk to me
DJ's
now.
scared to slow it down. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes, throw him Usher, throw him a slow joint, and like I guarantee it's gonna work.
I guarantee people not dancing in the club no more.
Man,
like that is weird.
Man, not when I'm DJing.
I was about to say,
not when I'm DJing. Because like I'm gonna make you move.
I
you know what I'm saying?
you DJing. I think it was on your birthday.
On my birthday.
Yeah.
I remember the first part.
Like I'm gonna get y'all, man. Yeah, like I have
to.
Like I need that energy. I'm like, all right, like I'm gonna make you move because like even if it's one, I'm like coming right behind that with another one.
And you know that was my thing.
And then I'm gonna hit you with another one. And then next thing you know, you're out there dancing. You weren't even trying to dance.
Yeah, right?
When I seen Dom out there fist pumping and shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yo, how did I get here?
Yo, he got the same bop. He's had the same bop ever since. Right here. Right here.
I mean, when you my size, man, you try to do all that dancing and shit like that. It ends in fights, bro. Because you got to knock 3 people out the way to do your little move. You know what I mean?
You gotta keep it simple.
Right. Right. You just do your little 2-step, clear your space. You know what I'm saying? What's the hell? What's up,
Battle used to have me in the middle of the floor for 4 hours. Like,
yo, Rob, man, fibbers. Rob used to be dancing in that club.
Like 4
dancing.
hours straight going in.
All right. Well, speaking of music, DJing, producing, rapping, all of that good stuff, we got a very special guest in the building. Well, not technically in the building, but he's on screen with us, you know, live and popping, and you know, it's a good friend of mine, good friend of the show. And you know, as soon as we can get him up on the screen, we got him on the screen. Where we at? We got a special guest with us right now. The one, the only, the legendary, my brother, your brother, our brother, the one and only Pete Rock is with us in the building.
The Rock himself.
Yeah.
What's up,
what
big
up,
dog?
man? Oh, shoot. Oh, the whole cast is there. Oh,
Right. What up, bro?
Oh, I see Unsolved in the building.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Peace, my brother.
Peace,
my bro. Nice to meet you, man.
Likewise,
you know
man.
Most
word
definitely.
up. That was a good job. You did a great job.
Thank you, man. I was gonna wait, man, but you definitely posted me on your joint, man. I was like, oh shit, people out there posting me on this joint.
Gotta show love, man. Gotta show love.
I appreciate that.
That's dope. You already know, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Pete be on it, boy.
Yeah.
Pete stay showing love, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Showing love. We got Robert Covington.
Yo, what's up, brother? How you doing, Pop?
What? Oh, hey, what's going on?
I'm
with
a
you,
huge
big bro?
fan, bro. I'm doing good, my G.
Man. It's a pleasure, homie. It's a pleasure.
Always, man. You brought me up, kind of.
We got.
Well, it's good, man. Let's get it on, man. I'm here.
Yeah. We got a special guest host with us today, DJ Battle in the building.
Yes. P Rock, what up, bro? Yeah.
What up, homie?
Man,
Chilling?
everything's good, bro. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man.
Man, like, I've got 1,000 questions for you, so I'm gonna let Dom go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
You talking to the hip hop oracle.
Yeah, I'm a super, you know what I'm saying, rap nerd. So yeah.
The hip hop oracle.
I'm here for it, bro.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah. So how you feeling, Pete? What you up to, right? What you up to
Man,
these days?
I just came from dropping my son off. I've been in the lab like a rat. You know what I'm saying? Just still putting out projects, man. I got like 4 projects I got coming out, plus my own. But my own is gonna be the first release, and then I got some other surprises that I can't mention, but people gonna be on it because my name with that name with that person. You know what I'm saying? Man,
gotta love that.
We're excited.
I can't wait. Yeah,
man, I can't wait to hear that.
We're excited for
you know what I'm saying. You gotta know I love this music thing because I'm still here, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, we always seen you popping up on something. We like, hey, Pete still getting it,
Right?
man.
You can't get rid of it when it's your blood.
That's right, man.
I be seeing stuff, man, and I'm like, damn, he dropping shit, he working on shit. Like, look
Yeah,
at him.
Yo, I'm ready for you to like rap again. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear you rap again.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, I'm doing that too. I just did something. I did something crazy, man. I got a lot of things that I'm doing, man. People been requesting me to spit it.
Yeah,
so
I ain't heard you on the mic in a minute, bro.
Yep. So it's still there, still 90s flavor, still nothing changed, man.
Yeah.
Not one step, man.
Yeah.
So we're talking about music artists making it in this business. And just this shows those trials and tribulations and just the business itself in general, and just how it's a lot of people don't really understand. It's an animal that a lot of people don't understand, or don't know how to attack it, or start to even pursue that properly. And then not only that, the game has changed so much. You know what I mean? Like, I was a music artist. I still do music, but it's like film has become my bread and butter. And my early on dealings with the music industry, it was like 2 deals. One I got into, then the company folded. Capitol bought it out and dropped the whole new roster. And then dealing with the bigger labels, and then they asking me stupid stuff, and I was just shit I wasn't with. Right. And I was just like, man, this shit is for the birds, man.
Yeah, it's for the birds, man.
Like,
if you really got to come with something to the table, man. In order for them to keep interest, you know what I'm saying? But even when they don't keep interest, man, you keep going, bro.
And they wanted me to be something I wasn't. And it was like, this ain't what y'all, this ain't what made y'all, bring me to the table.
Pay attention to
sitting with the money on the table and the contract and everything. And at the last minute, they're like, oh, we got one little request of you. Yeah. And it was just like, when they got to talking, you know what I mean? I'm sitting there looking at them like, nah, man, like this is stupid.
Yo, are they for real? Yo, if you can't be you, what sense does it make, man?
Right. They wanted me to be like another artist who I thought was a complete moron on their label. Now, he was doing numbers at the time. I'll leave him nameless. Yeah. But they were like, can you do stuff like what he's? I'm like, that retard? Like, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean?
What if profit of man?
That's one of the reasons why I kind of, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, if we can't express ourselves the way we do, because this is just, anything y'all ever heard from me, it's just me expressing myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you can't do that in this game, then what sense does it make for you to listen to someone else tell you to be somebody else, man?
That's right.
Right. Like, I ain't no robot. But unfortunately, I wasn't like a lot of artists starting out where they just had that one thing, and it's like, man, I need this to get out the hood or get out of poverty or whatever. Yep. And I was sitting there, and I knew, I was like, I got two lanes I can go. I was like, so y'all can't use that whole, like, if you want this money, you got to sign to do what we want. I can tell them to go to hell.
They doing this. They
that's right.
Exactly.
Your life in front of you.
Like, right.
They don't care. They don't care about that. Like, it's just a check for them. Yeah. It's just money. Like, so if you do this for us, we'll just pay you, and like, we don't care about what happens to you.
Yeah. Well, we have morals. I come from Heavy D. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That guy is full of morals, and I learned a lot from him, and which is I kind of take it on, you know. Even after his death, you know what I'm saying? So
I love how much you stay posting and have like I can't
man, I love that too.
Man.
That's big cuzzo, man.
Yeah.
That's my dog. I love him.
You know, he did a lot for the big guys. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
You telling me, bro? I was called Heavy D by my uncle.
Dad still calls him Heavy
his
D.
father still calls me Heavy D all my life, bro.
I'm telling you. I mean, Biggie used to tell me a lot of stories, man. When he came to the crib, we was in the basement, we was kicking it, and you know, he used to tell me, yo, have this, have that, have this. It's just like anytime someone speaks of him, it's always love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's I always admired that about him. I'm like, damn, I want to be like him one day.
Right.
Damn right.
So take us down just quickly, because I know you probably have told this story a million times, but for our listeners that don't know the history of Pete Rock, can you take us down to how you got started as an artist, you know, back in the day, and then how you've been able to maintain, and then your thoughts on the industry now and how artists are having to move to get going now?
I started under the wing of Heavy D. You know, he took notice to my talent. You know, I was always interested in music since a kid. You know, my pop's big, huge record collection collects every genre of music. And with that, you know, I was on a roll. So like at 3 years old, I'm playing 45s when my father goes to work.
Wow.
Then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. and he comes home, he sees his 45s all over the place. So like, I ain't even put them joints back in the jacket.
Oh man.
God.
Yeah.
I know he was hurt.
I know he was mad.
Don't scratch up my records now.
Man. So, you know, from that, it went from, you know, we all come from the Bronx. You know, all of us come from the Bronx, and we moved to Mt Vernon. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we kind of planted our seeds there, you know, and he was actually trying to get on himself, trying to make, you know, music, make a record and everything, had a distinctive voice and everything. And so once Hev got on and became famous, and then he just took me under his wing and was like, yo, you got something, we're gonna bring it out of you, let's go. And that's how it happened. And then, you know, I'm with Marley Marl at 15 years old, DJing on the radio.
Yeah.
Dope.
14, 15 years old on the radio in New York, DJing with Marley Marl, who's producer of the Juice Crew and Big Daddy Kane and Biz Markie, and I'm 14, 15 with this man. Like,
yo, how did that feel? How did that feel at 15 being like...
It felt crazy because he turned out to be my favorite producer.
Yeah.
Because I like funky beats, like funkiness.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying everyone else, like Howie T, Teddy Riley, those people I look up to too.
Yeah.
They were funky too. But it was just something about, I guess, who Marley had. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, Biz Markie, Master Ace, Roxanne Shante.
Like that.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? And with that, it was just like, man. And then I always wanted to know, like, you know, be curious about who's the man behind the music. Yo, how you make that beat? How you did this? How you did that? I was asking mad questions.
Yo, is that how you came up with like talking on your records, like the talking ad lib is from being around Marley?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can kind of see.
You know what's funny about that? The question is that if you listen to old James Brown records, he was straight up talking.
Absolutely. No doubt.
You said, and it'd be a hit. I used to play that joint every day. He didn't have to sing. He could just be talking, and I'm like, yo, play that talking joint.
Yeah.
I was a wild kid, man. I was advanced, man, with the music, man.
Yeah.
You know? And I met James Brown when I was 7 years old.
What?
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Me and my younger brother, he came to the hood and performed in the hood, man.
Oh,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
What?
Man.
Soul brother #1, man. My mom took me backstage to meet him, man.
Oh man, you had a buzz.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to hold my bladder for that one.
Yeah. James Brown, God dang.
Real talk.
That's dope.
But I think when he shook my hand, man, that's what did something to me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
it turned me into something, man. So I was just on a music quest after that.
That's why I like meeting the kids, and like I will stop and take time with the kids. You know what I mean? When they come, because that's the same thing. It's funny you say that, because I've told these guys before, like that my moment with that happening was Kevin Johnson from the Phoenix Suns back when they were having their
he was nice.
Yeah, when they had their big run, they were superstars at this time.
Yeah,
and
I was living with them dunks, man.
You know what I'm saying?
God.
I was living in Phoenix at the time, man. This little poor kid with these little raggedy, dirty clothes. I was playing outside all day, and me and my homeboy and his father, we rode our bikes 45 minutes to the mall. In the summer heat, just to get a glimpse of KJ, because he was doing like an autograph signing, and we didn't. Long story short, we were in line, and they cut the line off before we could even get to him, and the parents were like, "We'll get out of line, at least see the kids," and they're like, "All right, dude, he'll stay a little longer." We still didn't get up there, and then the people his people were like, "No, he's gotta go now." So my boy and his father went where everybody else was going, and I was just like, "Nah, I think they're gonna take him to the side where nobody's at. Leave out." And they're like, "We going over here." I waited like 10 minutes, nothing happened. And I'm all over there in the department store alone, like, damn. I guess they were right. And a few minutes later, here he comes walking with his people. And he saw me. He was all suited up and clean. And I'm over this raggedy and sweaty. And I'm, what I'm saying? He could have been like, yo, get this little away from me. But nah, I ran up to him. He threw his arm around me. And we didn't even have a conversation. He just literally that kindness, that gesture of not showing me off.
It changes your
and
life.
He was a megastar at that time. You know what I mean? And so,
you know what's ill? I love to make people's day, man. Like I like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only part I like about fame.
I see and I seen the bad side of that. So I'm trying to keep nice and stay nice and be nice to people. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So what are your thoughts on artists today as far as the journey they have to make in comparison to how it was? It seems to me like when you guys were coming up and others before you, it was more of an organic journey, where now it seems like the organic is kind of out of that. And it's like, how do you even become?
Everyone's followers. No one's leading. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's following. And, like you mentioned, the story you told me about, not, they wanted you to be someone else. It's a bunch of that going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And if we can't be ourselves, it makes no sense to do music, man. Because music is an expression of self, man. You know what I mean? And the youngins, they starting to wake up a little bit. I'm hearing lyrics changing. You know what I'm saying?
Lyrics are definitely changing.
But you still got the ones that still do the happy joints and the nonsense lyrics and all of that. It's all good. Well, it ain't all good.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that. There you go.
You know what I mean?
It is what it is.
I don't want to come off as a hater. I already went through them stages. I was getting at dudes and I was mad at the music and everything. And I just, I was just like, you know what, man, we all the people as a people, man, gotta, stand together and do this thing and make other people feel good, man. Because when I'm listening to some of that young stuff, it just make me mad and want to punch somebody in the face. Like, I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be angry. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why we gotta change the music up a little bit.
And I want to turn the floor over for a minute. I know you're just meeting Wavyy, and Wavyy as the actor and
yes,
whatnot,
sir.
But I've talked to you a little bit about Wavyy already beforehand, and Wavyy is, even before acting, Wavyy is a phenomenal artist, and he's one of those artists. What piqued me, because I'm hard on people about music. Like I don't lie to people. When people are like, yo, I don't care who they are. When they're like, yo, check my music out, bro. What you think? I'm gonna tell them like, yeah, it's not really for me. You know what I mean? That's my nice way of being like, that shit is trash.
That was bullshit.
But what I look for in an artist is intelligence, originality, individuality. You know what I mean? And then if you could tell if someone's a student of those that came before him, but has their own lane and their own style and whatnot. And this dude has all of that. And so I'm not only a fan of his music, but me and him actually worked together. I've directed a music video of his, produced, because he allowed that to happen. Only because I was that interested in being involved. Yeah, that's the first thing I ever directed was his music video.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? I'll send you the link for it, Zombieland.
Okay.
But
that's dope. That's dope. Because see, the thing is, all right, I'm gonna let people know a little something about me, man. I'm into acting too. I mean, I did a few movies, but not no leading role. I was just in some shit. You know what I mean? I'm into it, man. I know who's who, man. I see cats on the street, and I'm like, oh, that's son. That's homie that was in. And you know what I'm saying? And I'll walk up real humble, quiet. Yo, can I get a picture with you?
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
That's super humble.
And he don't gotta know who I am. He don't gotta know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get a pic, man. Let me get a pic. But you know what? Surprisingly, I met some people, man, that disappointed me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of them.
Right.
It's a lot of them.
That's
disappointment. Oh, my God.
That's this industry, boy.
It's a lot of them.
Just be nice, man.
Right.
Be nice.
Exactly.
Straight up.
Exactly. But I want to turn the floor over to Wavyy for a second because he is an artist who's out there. Like, he's getting hotter and hotter and hotter.
Okay.
And he's standing out from a lot of these other artists because he's different. He's original. You know what I mean? So, as he's making this journey, I've already embarked on that and ended up going into film and all that. But he's younger and he's in that journey right now. So I'm going to let him ask the questions.
Let's go, man. Put him with me in the lab. Let's get in there.
There you go.
He be in New York. He be in New York all the time.
Come on, man.
Let's definitely do that.
Get the ring, Wavyy. Get the ring, Wavyy. Let's go.
It's good time. So what would you say to young artists coming up? And that's actually a fan of what you guys did more so than what's being done right now.
I would tell them to study us, man. It don't hurt to pay homage to the cats who paved the way for you. You know what I'm saying? Because what they don't realize is that we worked so hard to make a road for them.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you see me, beefing about certain things, it's because of that. Because they don't show the love enough to us, and so we start. At first it was just like all of us from the '90s was beefing at that shit. You know what I'm saying? At the whackness. You know what I mean? But right now we willing to help. I'm down to get in there with you and really and work it out, man.
I'll be on it, man. That'd be dope.
And I tell all the cats, what I'm saying, like your age and up or whatever. Like, hey, I'm with it. I'll work with anybody.
Right.
Yeah. I actually heard you say that in the interview too. It was a certain artist you was talking about.
Yeah, it don't matter who you is.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
That'll be dope, man.
Yeah, and I'm gonna send you. And I've been meaning to do this, but I'm just now getting around to it. I'm gonna send you music of his, and I'm gonna connect y'all. But when you hear his music, I know it's one thing when you hear people say that.
Yeah.
But when you hear his music, you gonna be like, "Oh, tell son to get his ass up here now."
That's the reaction.
Get his ass up here now.
That's the reaction I want. Right,
yeah, because that's how he got me. I was like, another, especially me playing Suge for some reason.
Everybody want to bring
they think you're Suge.
They think I really have a label or something. They come to me with mixtapes, all the time CDs and shit. And he told me, listen to my music, and I was like, yo, hold up, like, yo, for real, like, yo, this shit is ill, like, it's refreshing, like, nigga, thank you. This is what need to be out.
That's what I'm talking. Because I'm inspired by dope artists. Like, if you dope, I just want to get in there and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I make, that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me, making the music that I like. I love making music. It was a hobby that I just fell in love with. I never stopped doing. You know what I'm saying? And when I hear dope rappers and when I hear stuff like that, what you're telling me about Wavyy, I'm like, yo, it just makes me anxious.
That's fire.
Yo, who's someone out right now that you haven't worked with that you would want to work with?
Oh man,
that's a good one.
I say LL Cool J a lot.
Oh man,
what? Yep. We have not worked, and he's been to my house.
Oh wow.
We went through music and everything.
Yeah, it just hadn't happened yet.
Yeah, we ain't get it popping, man.
We need an album with both of y'all.
Yo, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
You know, back then cats was just coming to me for one-offs and stuff like that. But now I'm producing your whole album. I don't want to do no more one-offs. If I ain't doing an EP or your whole album,
right? Yeah, I mean, 6-7 joints is
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like give me more than 1 or 2 joints. Come on, man.
You produced that whole joint with you and Smoke Dizza?
Oh,
yes.
Man,
Wow.
I love that album, bro. I love that.
Wow.
Right.
That was
man.
You heard the Benny one, right? You heard the one with him and Benny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Out of here,
man.
bro.
Wow.
Yes. Good looking, fellas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, man.
You know what I mean? I'm still out here, man. Wait till you hear the next 4 I got coming, man.
I'm excited to hear that, bro.
It's gonna blow your minds.
Now,
man.
that was supposed to be called Smoke Rock, but then you had to change it to Don't Smoke Rock. Yeah.
Don't Smoke Rock. We're
Right.
doing part 2. Now we're doing part 2, DSR 2. We call it.
Man. Yo, yeah.
And
I'm
that's
ready for that, bro.
crazy. You know, we going at all the youngins like, yo, come jump on this, man. Come jump on this.
Bet.
You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, you heard the invite right here, bro.
You heard the
Absolutely.
invite.
You already know,
invite,
man.
bro.
That was a live invite.
We are recording, right?
Live
This is
invite, yeah.
This is recording.
Hey, I tell all the youngins, you think you dope enough to rap on a Pete Rock joint? Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
And the thing,
Sounds like a challenge.
you know why I get down with Pete, man. Like, because me and you have those conversations all the time about the Hollywood cats. They be like, yo, get up with me. Yeah, and they don't mean that shit.
Varnell, what is the Varnell
Varnell
Hill experience? Varnell Hill experience.
You know what I mean? But Pete's been genuine from day one.
That's right. I was about to ask, how did y'all end up linking up?
Yeah.
The first we met when I was doing promo, and I was actually on his show.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, it was actually on his show, and we sat there out of everybody except Sway. Sway was cool too, but out of everybody we sat down with, like when they were rushing me out of his show, I was like, man, like I'm actually I'm enjoying myself right now. Vibe, energy, dope, everything. You know what I mean? He's genuine, And so, and we just stayed in touch after that, man. And we just be, we cracking on shit on the internet and, you know what I mean? Like, all that stuff like that. And so we just stayed up, man. So when the show came up, I was like, all right, now, I did your show. I need you on my show. I need you on our show.
When I heard you had a joint, I was like, man, let me call this dude.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, for sure I'm doing. I'm
for
down
sure.
with that.
And it was funny because like Battle said, normally we have Lady SDOT Lee as our normal host, but she's out sick. Yeah. And so when I was thinking, I was like, I was just going to rock with we weren't sure if Wavyy was gonna be here, so it was like, man. But Wavyy was like, damn, man, I ain't missing that. Right? He's like, Pete Rock is the date now.
I'll push through for the day.
Hey, Dom, hook that up, man. Come on, man.
Let's do it.
Most definitely.
There you go. There's a link right there.
So when he came, but Battle is, Battle. I was thinking of a co-host, a guest, host for since our other co-host is out, and I was like, man, we got Pete Rock on, man. I need to get Battle on.
Yeah. That's right.
The hip hop nerd.
I'm saying DJs like
hip hop.
I've been living this hip hop like forever since the '80s. You know what I'm saying? Like, like since Head first dropped. You know what I'm saying? Before that, so man. Like I've just been a fan forever.
I was around like I was on tour with Head with like Kid and Play. Wet. Salt and Pepper. You know
man,
what I'm saying?
that one tour with Public Enemy, right?
Yes.
And Queen Latifah.
Yes.
Oh no, I know exactly what he's talking about. Bro.
Like it was also like it was Keith Sweat, it was Guy, and then it was like Johnny Kemp, rest in peace. Yeah. And then it was like the rest was like Kid and Play, Salt and Pepper, Heavy D.
Right.
And I said Kid and Play already?
Right, yeah.
I was carrying crates, man.
Right. Oh man. Yo, Herbie Lovebug, right? You know what I'm saying? Herbie Lovebug,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Those were fun days, man. Those days were really, really like.
I mean, it was still new. It was still new. You know what I'm saying?
Howard Homecoming was popping. It was going down.
Yeah,
it was going down. They loved having DC, man.
Oh, bro, yeah.
Did Hev do like a tour by himself? Did he ever do that?
Yeah.
Damn, how long was he on stage?
He's done tours with rap groups and then toured on his own, of course.
Damn right.
He was big.
Yo, ask that again.
Like that.
Ask that again.
How long was Hev on stage at a time? That's a lot of damn dancing.
Probably
man.
like probably like an hour and 20 minutes.
What?
Dancing.
Yeah.
Going in and rhyming.
90 minutes.
Yo, that's
So
crazy.
hour, it's like, somewhere around there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yo,
Hour
there's no
night.
excuse. I
Nope.
thought I had an
Yo,
excuse.
20,000 a head.
Wow.
20,000
20,000,
performing for
dang.
20,000 people a night,
Wow.
man.
Wow. Rocking it.
He was a superstar.
Yeah,
Yo,
no,
that's
I-
crazy.
I remember.
I miss him terribly.
Rhyming
You know
and
what I'm
I
saying?
dancing the
remember
whole
being
time.
out west in his peak time, and it was funny because at that time out west, they would
Mm-hmm.
not play East Coast artists.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Hev was
Wow.
one of the only ones
Had to,
that
man.
you would see.
Yeah, Hev was
in the
universal.
normal. Yeah, you would see Hev.
But guess
hear
what?
Hev's
But guess what
music.
though? New York radio, Pete Rock was playing West Coast.
Yes.
Yeah.
The word.
Dr. Dre, Snoop, I was playing it. Only DJ playing it.
That's the best.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Me.
Yeah.
So nobody
Right.
in New York
Right.
was playing West Coast music for a minute?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like that. What
Was
are we
it
talking?
the
Like
90s?
92, 93, maybe like Cypress Hill would be about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might hear Cypress Hill, but outside of that,
Yeah.
you weren't hearing West Coast.
Damn,
I
they
was,
Damn
I was,
right.
kill- I was
EPMD?
killing that chronic.
Not
I was
like that,
killing that
no.
chronic.
word.
Nah,
There
yeah.
was-
They're from.
There was some
they're from New York.
personal,
You know,
there was some
EPMD.
personal songs on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
I
you mean
love
out
it.
west?
Yeah, I figured they would
You know
be
what I'm
playing EPMD out west. They had
Right.
that
like
West
that.
Coast bop to it. Like it was like a
Yep.
funky rhythm
Yeah.
EPMD had.
Only cats from the
Yep.
East Coast they were showing love to at that time was Heavy,
Yep.
Heavy D.
Yep.
What's some boys from Cleveland?
Oh yeah, Bone Thugs.
Bone
Bone
Thugs.
Thugs.
Bone Thugs was
Bone
heavy. They played Bone Thugs so heavy. I thought they were from the West.
Yeah.
Yo, dead ass.
They came out
Growing
with
up-
E. They came out with Easy.
They from
Yeah.
Cleveland, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like growing
Yeah,
up, I
yeah.
thought it was from the West too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They showed us love too. Me and CL too. We was all up in Compton and everything. We went
Yeah.
to,
Right.
we met Michael Concepcion and everything.
That's
All
crazy.
the gangsters.
Yeah.
Yo, we met all the gangsters, bro.
Yeah.
Yo.
Speaking of CL, do we have another album coming with P Rock and CL anytime soon?
We actually, conversating about stuff that we trying to get back in our possession.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what we on right now.
Right.
Understood. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's the next 5 years look like for Pete Rock? Because I know you got the things you're good at, but then I also just from engaging in conversations and stuff with you, I know you're always looking for like something new to explore as well. So what you got percolating in your imagination?
I got so many things, man, that I want to do. Like even I love to cook and stuff like that. I be cooking.
Oh snap!
Right.
Right.
Now you sound like Kane.
But you know what I want? I want to learn how to get fancy with it. You know what I'm saying? And just what I mean, like do them dishes that be like, yo, damn, Pete made this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Holla at
cooking
Kane,
beats.
man. Holla
I
at
cook
Kane.
beats. You know what I'm saying? I cook beats and I cook food. You know what I'm saying?
That sound like a show though. That sound
Hey, yo,
like
I watch that shit.
Yo,
right there.
Bruh.
that's a dope idea, bro.
I know, yeah, chill.
Right?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it off.
Cooking with Pete.
That's
Real
right.
talk down with that.
Yo, Wavyy, I can't wait, man. I'm serious, man. I'll be serious about my music, man. Yo, let's get something in, man. For real,
Absolutely.
man.
Absolutely. I'm serious
You know what I'm
too.
saying?
Hell yeah, let's do that for sure, man.
All right, that's what's up,
sure,
bro.
man.
And I swear you did an awesome job on that
Thank you,
Unsolved.
man.
Bro. I was just watching it last night, bro.
Oh man,
Damn right.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate
You gotta
No
watch
doubt,
his
no
joint
doubt.
Reprisal too. He's really good in that as well.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah.
It's way different, but it's dope.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think I saw you in it too, right, Dom? You was in it too.
What?
Right?
Unsolved?
Unsolved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I saw something else with you in it. I don't know if it was and you were playing Suge again.
No, I did it in All Eyes on Me, the Tupac biopic.
And Unsolved.
Okay, that's what it was.
And
That's what it
Unsolved,
was.
yeah.
Okay.
That's only two
All right,
times I played Suge, man.
Yep.
Can't do Suge too much, man. People be rolling up
Yeah, I
on
know,
that.
right?
Hey, you was Suge, right?
You see, he got his red shirt on, man. He's starting to adapt the lifestyle.
Yep.
None of that.
He got the watch too. He got the watch.
Yeah, he got the watch.
I'm gonna be honest.
He
I'm
kept
gonna
the
be honest
braces
with
and make
y'all,
sure it was
and
good.
I'm not just saying this because I'm talking to y'all, but I really compared it to the movie, and I think Unsolved has more depth of the story.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's 10 hours, so you know.
Yeah,
it's
you can
always.
Yeah.
It's always better.
You can
know,
go in detail.
Yeah.
I found myself making popcorn and watching the shit.
Well, Unsolved, man, is
this
just
shit is good.
yeah. No, bro, like Unsolved, just the team behind it and everything was so just great. And
It was awesome.
We had a meeting, you know, because I wasn't sure, you know, when they brought it up to me, you know, if I wanted to play Suge and that. And
Right,
you know,
right.
we had a meeting, you know, we met at the NBC Universal studio and sat there. We talked for 2 hours, and I was on the red eye back out. And one of the executive producers was like,
Right.
"Yo, I normally don't do this, but look, I'm gonna give you this link. Watch the pilot." I watched the pilot. I called him like, "Yo, bro, I'm in. I'm not missing this, bro.
Right.
This shit is on fire. Yeah.
Yo, I'm glad you did it, bro. I'm
Me
glad
too.
you made that decision, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Same
Now I
thing.
can't see nobody else playing that dude, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, actually, yeah.
You know, I appreciate that, man. It means I did my
No
job.
doubt, bro.
That's right.
Real talk.
So
real
we
talk.
gotta get you in something, man. We got a couple
Yeah,
things.
I was
About
to
to
cover.
say, let's get some acting.
Yo, he'd be a great
Make
character.
me the DJ in the
It
joint.
is.
Make me the DJ.
You know what I'm
something.
saying?
Hey, watch this,
Come on,
Kev.
man. Word up, man.
Kev, the Cuttin Up movie. We gotta get Pete down
We
for the
gotta
Cuttin Up
catch
movie.
Pete.
Yo, yeah.
Put me in there.
What's
Put
up?
me in there.
We
Yeah,
got a
he'd be
full
great
cast
character.
now. We got a full
I heard
cast
it here
now. We
first.
good.
Yeah, you heard it here first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got the commitment from Pete Rock. Y'all see
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
He can't take it back now.
Right? And Coach Kev back there signed it. Coach Kev signed it. We good.
So yeah,
I'm not taking it back, man. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
for sure, man. For sure. And, you know,
man.
just like you know, we don't BS. So you know what I mean?
Okay.
We putting a couple of things together, and you know, we're just really expanding this brand of Cutting Up and Wave. I'm gonna send you the song Wave did for the show.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
Cutting
yeah.
Up is dope. You know, and it's the intro to
I
the
can't
show,
wait.
but it's a whole song. We just shot the video for that, and we're
Okay.
doing merchandise, and then we're putting together a Cutting Up movie. You know what I mean?
Oh,
We
wow.
got all these actors, you know, on the show, so we
Might
was
as
like,
well.
yo, right,
Oh,
let's
okay.
do it. Yeah, so you know,
Okay.
a couple things
Okay.
cracking, but we're
I
gonna
got
keep you in the loop.
one more question,
Well,
man.
call me when you need me, buddy. I'm
sure.
right there.
I got one more
Okay.
question for you. What we looking like
Okay.
with a Mount Vernon, that whole hip hop scene, a biopic for that, man?
Oh.
You know what? I just filmed my video for my project coming out in my hood.
Shit.
And I took it back to 4th Street Park. It's a park where everybody played basketball and hung out at. And the projects is like right there. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we were just speaking on like the town itself and how golden it was. And how, you know, everyone just started sprouting
Yeah.
out of the town. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Producers, artists.
Yeah.
And, you know, when I met Puff and, you know, when Puff used to, you know, go to Catholic school and then turned it into, you know, being the intern at Uptown and, you know, the whole thing with Hev and everything.
Yeah.
We just kind of just turned that town upside down.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of us, Albie Shore, me and CL Hev, Jeff Red, all of us like that, you know, we hold the town down. We hold it dear to our hearts, man.
Yeah.
That place. Because
That's
that's
so
where
crazy.
we built out. That's where we built our bones at. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's so crazy, that much talent in one spot like that.
Yes,
Everybody
yes.
hit.
It's
Yeah.
a small town. It's 4 square miles wide and long. So
That's crazy.
That's where Big Will, remember DJ Big Will?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh God, it's Mount Vernon all day.
Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon.
Money
He was
earning.
another
Is it money
nasty
earning?
DJ.
Money
Yeah.
earning Mount Vernon.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
You
He's
remember the
another
video
nasty
back
DJ.
in the day?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But we are wrapping up and we are out of time.
Okay.
But we just wanted to get
Okay.
back on and, you know, just tell you thank you so much.
Bruh.
Oh man,
Bro.
come on,
It's
man.
an honor, man.
This, it don't end here, buddy. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's like speaking of royalty.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
So thank
God
you. We'll definitely
bless
be
you
in
guys,
touch. I'm definitely gonna
Okay.
get you
Yeah,
guys,
let's
you know,
go,
linked
let's
up
go,
and
man.
whatnot.
I'm
And,
excited.
yeah, so I got to take a trip up there with Wave at one of these times. Stuff. We'll all
Yeah.
link and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to make sure you two link up whatnot. And so, and we'll
That'll be dope.
get you
That'll be
down
dope.
here
When you
for something.
come, when you come, the best bet for him, like to hear beats, is to just come to the crib, man.
Yeah,
There
for
you
sure.
go.
For sure. You
Yeah.
cooking? You gonna show us what this cooking
Oh,
about?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
all right, cool,
You
cool,
get
cool,
you
cool.
you get to see it firsthand.
All right, bet.
You get a plate, and you get
know
some
what's
beats.
funny?
There you
know
go.
what's funny? Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
Yo, Biggie saw me make a beat.
Oh, word.
Yo.
Oh wow.
Is
Yeah.
is it something that
Yeah,
actually
he
came out?
He asked me. he asked me, he's like, yo, P, I just want to see how you do it, man. Show me how you do it, man.
Yeah.
And I made a beat that's on the Main Ingredient album with me and CL.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
Yep, sure.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yep,
He was sitting there in the room.
We don't have time for Biggie story.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can we get a Biggie story from you, man?
Oh yeah, you gotta give us a good.
we
Biggie.
need.
You know what?
Can we get a Biggie
When
and
I get
Tupac
with
story?
you- Oh, when I get with you, I'm gonna tell you a whole lot of
Say
stuff.
no more.
Yo,
We'll take the off the record stuff.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
Say less.
It's off the
Thank you.
record. All right, cool.
Say less. I got you.
All right, man.
You
Well,
already know how it go. You know how it go.
well, you hold it down. We're gonna link, man. Nothing but love to you
All
from
right.
the Cuttin Up Crew, bro. And
Thank you, brothers.
When you get ready to drop some more stuff, man, you know, just
Yep.
grace us with it. We'll bring you back on, let you
Bet.
talk about it, and the
Yes,
whole
sir.
nine.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
No-
appreciate
no
y'all.
doubt, no
an
doubt.
honor,
You have a
Bob.
good night, bro. We'll talk to you soon,
All right.
man.
Definitely, y'all. Peace.
All right,
Peace.
peace out.
All right.
All right, man. That was dope, man.
Yo,
That
that's
was
crazy,
dope.
bro.
Like,
Seriously, it's like being on with royalty. You talking to
Dom,
the dude.
man, thank you
That's
for having me, bro.
Crazy.
Hey,
Right.
no
That's
doubt,
crazy.
bro.
That's that's one of my favorite
Yo.
producers, favorite
Battle.
DJs.
Battle.
Growing
you
up.
turned into a different person.
Yeah, you did completely. You so cool right now.
Yo, I probably. That's why I look. I was
All
about
that
to hit
cool out the
Rob.
window.
I was about to hit Rob. Like, oh shit.
Like you like okay.
That was
So
like,
first
yo,
of all,
so get
Oh,
He's so
man.
cool. You know what I'm saying? So to see you turn, it was like you brightened up, man. It was like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
oh,
I'm with
you went
Yeah,
from
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's cool to okay. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
you gotta
go
know
in.
You gotta think
how-
since like 1990, I've been listening to this dude. So
Wow,
like,
man.
all right, I got like 3 questions to ask him. Like,
right.
like,
Yeah, that was
I can make these good.
It was
Yeah.
good questions, great questions.
Word.
It says
Yeah.
way
Great
back.
question,
Like
yeah.
he used to put us on information.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh,
when he
man.
says
Yeah.
hip hop nerd, like
Bruh,
spend some
straight
time
up,
with
man.
this
I used to
dude.
sit after
Yeah.
the club and he
School you
would
on
just
a
sit
lot.
there and tell you
Definitely
stuff.
ain't got a lot.
No
man.
doubt,
He's all
yeah.
big on
He
his hip
school
hop
you on a
stuff.
lot
man.
of shit.
Bro, he used to
Man,
sit
I'll
there
talk
and
about it all day
for
long.
hours.
Yeah.
And I would just be like, so really? So he did a song with
yeah,
yo,
I'm like,
that's
yo,
dope.
this is how this happened, and these people know them. And
When you start
Man.
telling that man about his tour, I
oh,
was like,
bro.
Yo,
yeah.
out of here.
I used to have the T-shirt.
Yo,
Because like when he said the tour with Kid and Play and Salt and Pepper, I was like, oh, yo. Yeah, like Queen Latifah was on there.
Yeah,
Public
yeah,
Enemy.
he was on
like,
point.
He know
yeah,
that
I remember the
shit.
like,
shirt.
like that
Yeah.
as I was trying to be played
Yeah.
back then because he
I
got
mean,
all
like,
girls in the movie.
Yo, could you imagine that tour though? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Bruh.
crazy. Like all those
Say,
people. on
even
the
just
same-
looking back on it, if you were one of them, like you
Oh,
had
yeah.
to be like, yo,
Right,
That
yeah,
was
and you know,
crazy.
he was there
Nice.
carrying
That was the
crates
closest thing to
for
Woodstock.
Hev and for Herbie Lovebug, who was like, you know what I'm saying, Salt and Pepper and Kid and Play. Like he's
Yeah.
like they're like DJ producer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like he's carrying crates for them.
Yo, that's crazy.
That was Pete Rock.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
yeah. No, it was a pleasure having you here, my
Man, I
brother.
appreciate it, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you.
I knew I wanted to have somebody that this was important to.
Yeah.
Other
Yeah.
than I knew it was going to be important to Wavy.
No
Wavy
doubt.
for his
Like
own
that's the
reasons.
dopest thing. Like
Yeah.
he wants to like
To work,
He wants to get
bro.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
yeah, bro. Oh my god.
Show up like we used to show up at Kane's house, sitting in the living room like, yo,
I
this
try to
shit's
play
crazy. Yo, they go pick Dirty Kane.
I tried to
Right,
play that
so-
shit smooth when he said I got nervous. Like, oh,
Bruh.
yeah.
Yeah, man. But it was a really dope interview, man. Thank you, Battle, for joining us and
I appreciate it, man.
bringing your encyclopedia of knowledge.
Oh man.
You know what I
That's
mean?
fire,
man.
You want to have a
Hip
you want to
hop
have
guru Sage right here.
you want to have a school lesson?
Sage.
Just listen to him do an old school set, bro.
Bruh.
You get taken to school. You know what I mean? You be like, damn, I'm learning.
I grew up on it. you
And
know?
then his mixes. Yeah, the mixes, you be like, oh no, how do you put that with that?
I
Okay.
told you he understands the science.
I know, right?
Man, he don't just DJs.
One
Just
leg
join
is
the
the
whole
going that way, other
Instagram
leg
thing or
went
nah,
another
you
way.
ain't really do all that.
Um,
when everybody was doing that.
Like
I haven't
live?
done the live yet, but I actually am going to be on 2 other DJs lives coming up here soon.
Okay, dope.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta let everybody know
right.
when
Oh,
that's
no
happening.
doubt. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, can I shout my social media?
Yeah,
out?
most definitely.
Like
You can
it's just at DJ Battle NC on everything. So
Okay.
like DJ Battle NC as in North Carolina.
Okay.
On
Okay,
Twitter,
dope.
Instagram, Facebook, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Bet.
All right, man. Well,
Yeah.
you heard it here first.
Yeah.
We in here. You know, we got a legendary DJ. Then we got legendary Pete Rock in the building. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We got myself, Dominic Santana, Robert Covington,
What up, what up,
and the
what
one
up?
and only tropical popper, Mr. Wavyy Jones.
Yeah.
SDOT, you know we love you.
We
Bring
love
your
you,
ass
Dot.
back.
We
You know
love
what
you,
I mean?
girl.
And
Peace.
we'll catch y'all on the next week with Cutting Up.
Cutting it down.
Cutting up.
Cut it up.
Boy, you gotta
Mix it
cut
up. Mix it up. Yeah.
All right, we love y'all. And make
Have a
sure
good
you bring
one,
your
y'all.
asses back here next week.
Indeed.
Why they got us cutting up? Why they got us cutting